Hi, how's it going? It's been a minute. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I think the last time was like 5-ish years ago. And it's been an interesting time. I've touched back on this YouTube channel like randomly a few times in this like 5-ish year time frame. This time's a little bit different. In the past, this entire channel was just about making it was just a place for me to like display the stuff that I was creating. I first got into videos in general, just like in high school, because I didn't really like writing essays. So a lot of my teachers let me make like videos, video essays essentially. That's how I got into stop motion animation. It started with just like whiteboard animations, and then that evolved to like things and paper moving on tabletops and clay and stuff. And from there, I got a camera to do that. And then I ended up going on a few mission trips during my high school time frame. So I ended up taking my camera from my little school across the world. I went to Ethiopia, Colombia, the Dominican Republic, Cuba. At the time frame, I didn't really have the language for it, but I was basically making mini documentaries of these travels. I was like even running interviews and all this stuff. And I took that camera from there and I brought it back home, and I ended up helping my school with a lot of things. I started like filming school retreats, and I helped the basketball team make some promos, and I just became like the resident video guy essentially. And that opened up the door for me to get an internship while I was in high school at a church called Willow Creek North Shore. From there, working as a media and communications specialist or intern or whatever, I like figured out about like filmmaking as a career in general. From there, I mean, the rest is pretty much history. And from there, I've like completely fell in love with filmmaking. I've gone headfirst into making stuff my career choice, my career path. That's in like two main outlets. One is Joe Schmo Productions. So Joe Schmo Productions is like a video production company that I'm building currently. It started out as me just like making stuff for brands, like creating brand story videos and trying to work with other people in my community because I just wanted to make stuff and I didn't like waiting for other people to do it. And I also needed money as I was going through film school. And then there's this other side that's like the reason I went to film school in the first place. I've been interested in becoming a DP. I'm finding out I'm kind of more of a director, I think. I've been doing first AC work and I really enjoy that. I really enjoy fucking around with cameras, rigging them out, operating them. And I enjoy telling stories in that way. I enjoy the process of traditional filmmaking as well. So there's these two parts of me that I have dived headfirst in. I've left college early so that I can pursue this and not be in debt, essentially. I've been working nonstop on my business for the last, well, I say the last 2 years officially because that's when I left my previous position, but I've been working on this since I went into college, and I now work full-time on my business, and I work full-time in filmmaking, and I'm breaking into the industry in Chicago, and this creative outlet where I just started making like these not so weekly throw sessions and videos about the different things that I was doing in school has quickly become a place that I had outgrown for a while. I also just didn't know what I was doing or what I wanted to do. Like I said, I kind of popped back in here randomly because I kept having this itch in the back of my brain that I wanted to make videos again, but I couldn't figure out where. And quite frankly, it's hard as fuck, like running a business. It's hard as fuck freelancing. It's just hard to do filmmaking, period. And there's a lot of creative work that goes into that. And a lot of days, a lot of months and like years now, I have been just fried. Like I just didn't have the extra energy to do it. But I kept having this itch in the back of my brain to pick up the camera and document something. And I think besides the distractions, besides being addicted to my phone like everybody else is, which I mean, my phone's literally inside of a timed box right now. I'm literally in the middle of a timed session where I can't even open this up right now. Outside of those things, right? I think I was transitioning and evolving as a person, and I could, what I just described to you, the two sides and the two facets of what I do for my career, I couldn't even really tell you that a couple of years ago or a couple of months ago, really. I really spent the last year really dialing in like who I am, what I want for my life, as an adult does, because I'm just now stepping into adulthood. I'm just now becoming a person, I guess, a part of society. So that being said, realized that the reason I kept wanting to pick up the camera is the same reason I kept bringing my camera up to places when I was in high school. I was going through a lot of formative adventures, and I have been going through a lot of formative adventures in the last couple of years. I've done so many things that I never even believed or thought were even possible for me to do. I've changed so many things about myself, my body, my brain, the way that I speak, all these different things, a bunch of different facets about me have changed. And it's just gonna keep going, and I'm now going into another growth phase where I've set some ideas, some goals, some intentions, and I'm pushing myself to get to the next level. So, in the words of my guy Zerky in the Zerky Show, shout out the Zerky Show, I'm just gonna keep it simple. I've been overcomplicating YouTube because I'm a filmmaker and I want things to look a certain way, but I have to build up to it just like every other thing that I do in my life. I have to start small, keep it simple, and evolve slowly over time. So what I'm going to do first is take away the labels I've been trying to put on my YouTube channel. This is a channel where I'm just going to be talking about me, Josiah Shaw, getting better at stuff. Things that I'm interested in. I have created a blueprint for my next couple of, initiatives. I'm calling them movements. We're going to dive into that in another video. But for the next strategic part, the strategic vision that I have for the next phase of my life. So I'm going to kind of just take you guys on the journey of that. There's a bunch of different things I'm doing. I'm traveling. I'm doing things. I want to show off the behind the scenes of what I do in filmmaking as well. But I just want to make videos about me and about what I'm doing, just document what's going on. There's been a very large push in the last couple of years of people doing this, and I've been consuming all of their content and not creating myself. Get rid of my consumption and start creating instead. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this channel. And it's going to start off with these very interesting whiteboard style videos first. I've set up OBS. I'm still working on the audio and getting that synced up perfectly on here because I'm using these external mics. But we're going to be basically talking on here. I'm just going to connect with you guys using the best way that I know how, Zoom, because I've been on 1,000 meetings in the last couple of years talking to clients and connecting with people. So I'm also going to take that skill set and use it somewhere. So that's what this channel is. I'm just going to be documenting stuff. I don't even know what this exactly is going to look like, but I think the first thing I'm going to probably do here is just do this practice that I've been doing, which is essentially journaling, but I call them field notes. Every time I go through an experience, I now kind of do it daily, but every time I go through a project, or I have something that I'm working on that I need to keep particular attention towards, I do this thing called field notes, which is basically just write out the experience that's going on. I've done this with notebooks. I've done this on Notion, which is my main note-taking and productivity tool. I've done this with voice memos on my phone. I've recorded videos like this for myself very often, and I'm just going to take that same concept and do it here, right? I'm going through a lot of different things. I'm going through a lot of different battles, a lot of different changes, and I'm just going to record what's going on with that. So the first series we're going to be doing for sure is called Field Notes. The next couple of videos will just be outlining my strategic vision for my life in the next couple of years. But yeah, I just wanted to get started with an establishing video before I just started dumping that heavy, strategic, weird stuff on you guys, and just get the format ready because I just want to build a momentum with something. So thanks for those of you who have been here for the last however many years and who are still somehow watching or seeing this video as it comes out. Thanks to the people who are new and are watching this for the first time. Thanks for tagging along on the journey. And these videos are gonna suck for a while, but they're gonna get better, just like everything. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.